Ethan and Jake loved flying kites together. One windy afternoon, Ethan brought his favorite kite, boasting it would reach the highest. Jake, with his smaller, worn kite, simply laughed and said, "Let's see." As Ethan's kite soared, a sudden gust snapped the string, sending it spiraling down. Frustrated, Ethan watched his kite land far in a tree. Jake offered his own kite, but Ethan refused. Instead, Jake climbed the tree to retrieve the broken kite. After some effort, he handed it back to Ethan. "Kites break, but friendship shouldn't," Jake said, smiling. Ethan looked at his friend and realized the kite wasn't what mattered, it was Jake's willingness to help, even when Ethan had been selfish. From that day, their bond grew stronger, proving that true friends don't let pride or setbacks break what truly matters. A wealthy man had everything: gold, jewels, and a grand palace, but he was never happy. One day, he met a cheerful boy playing with an old jar. Curious, the man asked, "Why are you so happy with so little?" The boy grinned. "This jar holds my treasures." The man peered inside and frowned. "It's empty." The boy laughed. "It holds my dreams. Each day, I imagine what could fill it: kindness, adventure, love. That's what makes me happy." The man stared at his riches that brought no joy. That night, he started his own jar, filling it with small acts of kindness, smiles, and memories. For the first time, his heart felt full. True happiness, he learned, comes not from what you own, but from what you give and imagine. Once upon a time, a proud prince ruled over a vast kingdom. One day, he saw an old peasant planting apple seeds along the road. The prince laughed. "Why plant trees you'll never see grow?" The peasant smiled. "I enjoy the shade of trees others planted before me. I do this for the ones who will come after." The prince scoffed and rode away. Years later, the prince lost his way during a storm. Weary, he rested under a giant apple tree, its branches heavy with fruit. He realized it was one of the trees the peasant had planted. Humbled, he whispered, "The greatest deeds aren't for ourselves, but for those who follow." Every day, Noah would leave a paper heart on Lily's desk at work: no name, no message, just a small heart. She smiled each time, wondering who it could be. She suspected Jake, the charming colleague everyone liked. On Valentine's Day, a giant bouquet arrived for her. It was from Jake. Excited, she met him for coffee, but felt no spark. Disappointed, she walked back to her desk and found a simple paper heart waiting for her. Confused, she turned and saw quiet, shy Ben from accounting watching her nervously. "Why paper hearts?" she asked. He blushed. "Because real love isn't grand gestures. It's small, everyday moments." Lily realized the truth: love isn't always flashy, it's found in the quietest places.
Anna and Elsa had been best friends since childhood. One day, they found a treasure map and decided to follow it together. As they reached the final destination, a large chest lay buried under a tree. But when Emma opened it, she found only a mirror reflecting their faces. At first, they were disappointed, but then they realized that the real treasure was the friendship and memories they had shared along the journey. They then realized that true treasures in life are not material but are found in relationships and experiences.